Hi Virgo, this is KACEE.
Hi, it's SHAE.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be doing reading for you for December 1st through the 7th. So I'm going to pull some energy cards to get us started. And you're coming in with rest and rejuvenation. That talks about you really taking the time to reevaluate your energies, where you're putting them out. You know, are they all going in the right direction? Are you putting energy into any negativity that you need to kind of let go of and allow different energy to come in?
Energy is opening up for your spiritual growth at this time. Spirit is saying this is a opening for connection to spirit, but you have to rest, you have to relax, you have to be able to connect. See his lotus position, he is trying to connect with spirit. The reason is your spiritual growth.
I'm going to pull a clarifier on that from the Major Arcana. Wow, check you guys out. We have High Priestess. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
That's talking about you connecting to your higher self. That is where when you're taking that rest and you're allowing yourself to be open, your spirit is traveling to gain all this knowledge, to get all that energy positively refocused in that positive flow. If that makes any sense. You want to release all that negative stuff that you've been hanging on to because you're gonna let it go.
Because it's time. Spiritual growth, spiritual expansion is about releasing what no longer serves us. Your recovery period is sort of resting from the previous battle, getting ready to take on another. You're never done. It's always moving. It's always shaking. So this is a time to rest, to relax, to let go. Your intuition, your spiritual growth is highly charged, which that is a benefit for you in this, because spiritual growth is a lot about listening to your intuition and your inner knowledge and connection to a higher power. So releasing that energy, taking the time out for yourself is really going to bump you up right now. Yeah.
So you're coming in with lead as your emotion card, and this is where you're ready to take that on. You're ready to take on that leadership role. You're ready for people to come ask for your guidance. You are very solid. You're an authoritative figure. You're very bold, but you're very kind. You're very knowing and very wise. So take that, because you're doing that introspection, that connecting to spirit, that's where you're getting a lot more wisdom than you at your young age.
We have health and healing. This is rest and rejuvenation, health and healing. Your inner being, who you are in the physical, directly affects who you are and how you react and connect in the spiritual. So spirit is really kind of driving this home right now, that taking care of yourself is center stage. Taking care of your health, your healing, both physically and emotionally, are very key and forefront.
It's like you're channeling all the good, because you are actually expanding in the physical the more you channel from the spiritual, and that's where the lead comes in. That is more so in your physical life. The waiting game talks about taking the time to do this properly. Don't rush it. Let the abilities come in. Let the opportunities present themselves in divine timing.
We have selling out, which is taking a risk. I feel like you may be concerned about other people's opinions. Maybe you're making changes that not everybody else agrees with. Whatever is surrounding this letting go and taking the lead, it may not sit well with everyone. You're still out there to do what's best for you. So it is a risky business that you're kind of in right now, but it is going to be for the best.
Yeah, it is for the best. I mean, you have triumph and then transformation. But I feel like the selling out card from SHAE is actually because you're leaving certain people behind because they're not ready for this part of your journey, okay? They haven't moved forward as fast as you have. And the reason why I'm getting that you are a young person...
Oh, I was going to ask.
Because, yes, because you have rest and rejuvenation, and in that picture you have a young man, and then you have lead, and he is a very wise older man. So you're projecting a very knowledgeable, firm base of wisdom, but at a young age. I mean, people are looking up to you and are like, how would this person know to interpret it this way? Because you've been transformed, you've done a lot of work, and you know that you have to leave some people behind.
We have trust. This might mean you have trust issues with trusting others. This may mean that you don't trust yourself. However this resonates with you,
it's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. That's fairly evident here. Trusting yourself and trusting others, you are going to have to let other people in because you're leading, which means that there's going to be people coming in around you. You have to trust that not everybody's out to get you. You have to trust that people do have your best interest at heart. I mean, they may be looking out for yourselves, but not everyone's out to take from you or climb over you. And you have to trust yourself when it comes to, and this goes back to your intuition, to following your gut, following your instincts, letting sort of some faith lead you and guide you through this whole process. It is very complicated, so you do need assistance.
Let's get some clarifiers from the tarot. We have 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the 6 of Wands, which is your victory card again. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. This talks about you finding your balance so that you can be that victorious. You have it twice in here with the triumphs, okay? You are going to get what you want and what you're after. And because you have a young energy, or you are a young energy, you can see things from different perspectives as you transform. And that's part of your ability, because you're coming in with these wise, very important thoughts and vision. Because you've been downloading from Spirit, you are like letting Spirit kind of take the lead, and you're following along, and you're really getting the benefits in the physical as well as in the spiritual. You're transforming very, very fast. It is very complicated, you know, because you've trusted others in the past, and now you only can trust yourself. So you're not selling out in that aspect where you have to leave people behind, but you have to follow your own path.
So we have 2 cards. We have details, and we also have heal the ouch. Details reversed. This is where you are seeing the situation as it is with all its imperfections. It's perfectly imperfect, which is pretty much the best that we can ever hope for. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. And if we're striving for perfection, we're never going to reach it. What we can hope for is that we make the best decisions with all the information that we have, that we consider all the sides, the consequences, we talk to people, we research, we do whatever we need to do to satisfy ourself. And then again, it comes back to trusting and using your intuition and making sure that you understand at the time you're doing the best you can with what you have. With heal the ouch, this is again referencing the health and healing and the rest and rejuvenation and taking care of yourself. This is both physical and emotional and spiritual. All of this needs to be healed, and I think this process is going to be healing for you.
And I agree 100%, because your self-sabotage is your spirit message. And it says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So, like she said, you have to reach out. You have to use your wise inner knowing in order to move forward. You know, don't doubt yourself at this time. You're not selling out. You're doing it for the higher good. You feel that you're doing everything in the right way. You're healing, you're letting go. And because you're shining and you have different visions, other people may be trying to hold you back and saying something to kind of make you think that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. But you feel it deep down inside, and you're becoming successful, and you feel that victory card. You feel yourself grow. And you like that feeling, you know?
I feel that there's some vulnerability issues here. I feel like letting your guard down is very hard for you to do. That's where that trust is coming from. We have Peony Fairy. You are dizzy from changing direction so many times. Do not look back with regret, but look forward with anticipation and joy. Again, trusting ourselves, trusting the journey, making a decision, following through with it. I'm just going to reference that vulnerability here because that popped up in my head, where it's hard to trust people. It's hard to let that go, let the things that's happened to us before, but we, again, have to trust ourselves that we've made the right choices. So I feel that being vulnerable and allowing people in is going to be a very big challenge for you during this journey, but you are capable of handling this and seeing it through.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that you think it is, so don't fear it. You still are able to grow, and you won't be suffocated or hurt the way you were in the past. So your angel message today is Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So know that the angels are with you. They are protecting you as you transform, and it's going to be a lot of transformation. It's going to be kind of hard and quick sometimes, and you're going to have to kind of really refocus and rebalance where you are, and know that you're doing this for the right reasons. Even if it doesn't feel that way in that split second, you know overall you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. You are totally doing the right thing. We hope that you'll leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. We hope that you'll subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. We hope you have an amazing week.
Take care.
Bye.